Hey everyone, welcome back to What's Cooking Wednesday, and it's Cooking with Karma, live from my kitchen. And I don't know about you guys, but now that things are getting back in the swing of things and opening up more, the days just seem to fly by. So we totally missed Taco Tuesday yesterday, so guess what we're having tonight? We're going to have taco, but in a different way. We're going to do a tater tot casserole. So I've already got the meat started. So you can see here I'm using my wok and I'm just using lean ground beef. So I've already started to brown it. I've just drained off any grease. And now I'm going to add my taco mix. So on the back here, it does have the directions if you need to know how to make your tacos up. And what I'm going to do is exactly what it says. So I just browned the meat. Then I'm going to add in a whole package of the taco mix and 1 cup of water. And then we're just going to mix that around and let it simmer for a little bit. So I like to do these types of things when we have really busy nights. So tonight I've got one already at work, then he's coming home, having supper, and then off to hockey. Yes, our first hockey game in a few months, so can't wait for that. And then the other one, she's already on a Zoom call with a club she's in. Then she has time to eat supper, and then she's off to musical practice. So yes, the musical is coming back, so that's exciting. So as you can see, it's a busy household, and that's why I like to do casserole type dishes when we're super busy, because that way it's made up and then they can just get it when they have time and fix it how they want, and that way I know at least they're getting something healthy to eat, not just grabbing a quick snack and calling it a meal. So we've got this mixed up. I'm just gonna let that simmer for a few minutes. And for this casserole, super easy. What you can do is use the base for anything you want. So I've done Big Mac casserole, I've done like a sloppy Joe, you could use the new Philly cheesesteak, and the base is just tater tots, or the ones I buy from one of our local little stores, they call them pom-poms. So I partially cooked them for 10 minutes, and then once our taco meat here mixture is ready, I'm just gonna put that on top, and then we'll pop it into the oven for another like 15 minutes or so. So the taco meat is looking good. What I'm gonna do now is make up some guacamole. So this dip is one of my all-time favorites. I love it not just for traditional guac, but I make homemade pita chips with it. You can add it over pasta with a little bit of oil. And I love that it's versatile. You don't have to make traditional guac if you don't have avocados, or like in my house, I'm the only one that likes avocados. So what I do on taco night is I mix it with mayonnaise and sour cream and just have a little dip, and that way they can use that to top their casserole. So all we're gonna use for that, and like always, the recipe is on the side of the jar. So you can make it as a dip using sour cream and mayonnaise or sour cream and Greek yogurt. For traditional guac, you just mix avocado, and if you want it creamy, just a dash of Greek yogurt or sour cream. So what we're gonna do here, I've got my 4-cup prep bowl, and we're gonna mix it with sour cream and just a touch of mayonnaise. So I'm using my 3-in-1 spatula. And I don't measure, and I know sometimes that drives people wild, but you do have the recipe on your jars and your packages. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise. I don't do half and half. I mix that up, and then we're gonna add in our guac spice. So for this amount, I would say probably about a tablespoon. I'm just gonna give a good shake, because guac is my favorite. And then we'll mix that up. And I do this before I pop everything in the oven, because the longer that the spices sit when you're making a dip, the more flavors will intensify. So you want to make it up ahead and let it sit. So you really get that awesome flavor. So boom, we're done. There's our guacamole topping. And why I love to use this bowl here is because it comes with a lid. So this way tonight, because we're not all eating together, I can make this up and then I just pop the lid on and put this in the fridge, and then they can grab it when they need it as they're eating their casserole. Okay, so our taco meat is all ready. So what we're gonna do, I'll turn the burner off. I've got my tater tots here, or pom-poms as they call them at the windmill. I'm just going to lightly scatter the meat all around. There's no wrong way to do this. That's why I love Epicure. We have no rules. You just feel free to make and cook and create as you can in your kitchen. So we've got our ground beef taco mix covering all of the tater tots. So I'm just going to put the last of it down here. Okay. So then I just take my spatula or my flipper and I just even it all out. And I actually just press it down just a little bit to make it even there. Okay, so you can see that. Then next, I add my salsa. So this is actually made with the Poco Picante Epicure salsa mix. Every summer, I actually can salsa. So we love salsa at our house. Of course, for taco night, but on eggs and omelets and with nachos. So I put a layer of salsa on top of the meat mixture. And this way it bakes right in and it just gives it that extra Mexican flavor for this one. And salsa is so good for you. It's like that free condiment, right? There's no sugar added to this salsa recipe. So it gives it that extra flavor, and it's chocked full of veggies, onions, and oh my gosh, I think I used like 4 different kinds of peppers this summer when I made the salsa. So that's done. So we've got that there. And now you're just gonna add your cheese. Woo, drop it. You can add whatever kind of shredded cheese you like on top. I've just got a blend of cheese here. And top it off. And we're done. There you go. Your tater tot taco casserole is ready to go into the oven. Quick and easy. Like, how long did that take? Definitely less than 20 minutes and you'll have supper onto the table. So I just wanted to tell you something else that's happening next week, and I hope you'll tune in. So you know how I do my What's Cooking Wednesdays every week, and hopefully I've helped inspire you in the kitchen. Well, our CEO, Amelia Warren, is going to be doing a live cooking class next Tuesday, February the 15th at 8:30 p.m. And how often do you see a CEO do a cooking class? So I would love if you would all tune in. I'm going to be streaming it live into this group. So tune in at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. If you can't, the recording will be there for later. But I'm actually going to tie it in with some cooking classes that I have going on this month. So leading up to next Tuesday and for a couple days after, I'm going to be posting a lot of great facts and info about Epicure that you might not know. So mark it on your calendar. You've got next Tuesday for the cooking class with our CEO. And then, of course, next Wednesday, I'm back here live in my kitchen for you with What's Cooking Wednesday. So I hope you have an awesome Valentine's Day on Monday and enjoy the Super Bowl. I'll be posting some great ideas for your Super Bowl munchies. And yeah, I just appreciate you tuning into the kitchen and hoping that all these little tips and tricks are helping you and your family with quick, easy, healthy meals.